What's good, people? It's your boy Billy Mac ENT. Welcome. We are here. It's my first video. First episode of MY-Chology. And let me break this down on how MY-Chology works. Start with a subject. And basically, I'm just gonna go off the dome. I'm just gonna go off the dome, give my insight on it. Hopefully you all will give me feedback and maybe we can start a series within the series. You understand what I'm saying? So, without further ado, the first topic, the first ever topic of MY-Chology. Um, so I'll listen to the Breakfast Club. I love the Breakfast Club. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne Gang. Oh man, Little Webby is a fool. But anyway, I listen to the Breakfast Club podcast because I have basically a 1 hour commute every freaking day when I go to work. So I listen to them daily. And on the last episode that I listened to, they had an author by the name of Devon Franklin. Now, Devon Franklin, for those of you that don't know, has recently came out with a book. I'm trying to get the name of it. I'm trying to get the name of it. Trying to get the name of it. The Truth About Men. The truth about men, what men and women need to know. What? The truth about men and what men and women need to know? You know, that's right up my alley. I'm all about relationships, talking about relationships, man. If I ever had the opportunity to go back to college, my first major would be broadcast communications. My second one, definitely psychology with a focus on family, marriage, and sex. Just putting that out there into the atmosphere. But anyway, so in the interview, this dude, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little exasperated by him. But this guy says that every man has that dog in him. Every man has a dog in him. That dog mentality in him. And it's up to us as men to tame the dog, to master the dog mentality. And Charlamagne is just praising he's just giving him all this praise, like, man, you are so right about that, man, and this, that, and the other. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little upset because two reasons. Two reasons why I'm a little upset. Charlamagne made a comment, basically said, I've been faithful to my wife since 2016. Negro, that ain't no accomplishment. Like, it's 2019, so you've been faithful for 3 years. Like it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that why men are dogs. And it's stuff like that that really makes me upset because I'm not that way. Now, granted, caveat, I am married now. I'm happily married. I have a daughter. I have a family. We have a house. We have cars. We both have jobs. We're both working. And we're trying to live our best life right now. So a lot of this animosity that I have is based on how I grew up. Now, I understand times have changed, but the way I grew up, I was basically advertising myself as a good man. I was advertising myself as a man that don't cheat. I was advertising myself as a man who believes in loyalty, as a man who believes in monogamy, as a man who believes in commitment. And you know what? These women acted like I had the plague. These women out here acted like I had the plague. Segue into the second reason why I'm a little exasperated by this. Because 50% of the reason why men are dogs is because of y'all, women. It's because of y'all. It's because of y'all. Y'all are just as y'all need to be held accountable for the reason why some of these men are the way they are. I can give y'all I can try to give y'all a list, try to give y'all the the things that I think have contributed to that. Um, like I said, this is mycology. This is off the top of the dome. This is just stuff I think about. This stuff I tend to think to myself about. Number one, first reason is y'all put up with it. Y'all put up with it. I don't know what it is about you all and allowing men to be less than. I don't get it. I don't understand why y'all are allowing these men to be less than. I got a homegirl right now. Her boyfriend cheated on her, and she ended up marrying the dude. Now, and what really makes me mad is she called me to complain about it. Like, yo, leave this behind then. I almost cussed it just then. You know what I'm saying? Leave his behind. If you that upset about it, leave. 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 But you know what the funny thing is? In Franklin, and he said this during the interview. In his book, he mentioned how sometimes he tells women to leave their man. Leave them. Because once you leave, then they'll get their act straight. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. The nigga should have had his act straight from the get-go. Listen, coming from me, I want y'all to understand something. I've always been a man about monogamy. I've always been a man about commitment. I've always been a man about loyalty. I have never. Now, have I thought about cheating on my girlfriends and my wife? Yes, I have thought about it. I have thought about it, thought about it, thought about it. But God knows I'm not going to act on that crap. And that's the part that's childish to me about men. Man, bro, that, man, that's boy. I just couldn't help myself. Yes, you could, nigga. First of all, what did you do to even put yourself in that situation? You entertained her conversation? What, she came to you talking about how her man's wasn't doing right, or how she can't find a good man out there? So now you preying on women. You're preying on what she doesn't have. You know what I'm saying? And you took advantage of her. That's why men are dogs. But ladies, at the same time, ladies, you all need to be held accountable, because y'all are the ones. Y'all are the ones. I want a man with, he gotta have long dreads. All these niggas got dreads. He gotta be able to dress well. And that's why they spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on Jordans. I need him to stand up. I need him to stand up for me and mine. And that's why these women are constantly going to go visit these niggas in jail, because they were defending their honor. Look, man, ladies, the reason these men are so horrible out here, a lot of it has to do with y'all. Now, it ain't all of y'all. Ladies, it ain't all of y'all. Ladies, it ain't all of y'all. Ladies, it ain't all of y'all. I'm going to say it one more time, because there's a woman right now that is just not hearing me. Ladies, it is not all of y'all. Some of y'all are doing what y'all got to do to make sure your man's is being who he need to be. Y'all are holding your man accountable, and I respect you, and I love you for it. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. But there's a lot of women out here who are accepting mediocrity. There's a lot of women out here accepting mediocrity. But Epiphany, where is that maybe the mediocrity is what you believe makes a good man. Because it's so funny. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. You hear females talking about how there aren't any good men out here. There aren't any good men out here. There aren't any good men out here. But yet, I hear my wife did the same thing. She said she kept dating the same man over and over. Same type of dude. She kept dating him over and over and over again. And it wasn't until she met me, she was like, you know what? This guy is different. This guy is different. It's something about him. He's not my type, but I'm gonna give him a chance. And her reward is a ring on her finger. Her reward is loyalty. Her reward is she ain't gotta worry about too much. You know what I mean? I went through the same thing. I kept attracting the same type of women, same type of women, same type of women. And when I first met my wife, I didn't think I had a chance. Cause my wife, she grown woman status. You know what I'm saying? She grown woman status. You know, I thought I had no chance. But we went out. There was a connection. And the rest is history. So I'm saying this, maybe all men are dogs because you keep dating the dogs. Try something different. You know, I love seeing interracial couples. I love seeing interracial couples. Because a lot of times, you know, we grew up, you know, and the Breakfast Club actually talked about this too. I can't remember what episode or what, but they talked about this too. Listen, my parents had a preference. They wanted me to bring a black woman home. It is what it is. I'm glad I married a black woman. But I will say this. If me and my wife didn't work out, I definitely would have started dating outside my race. For the simple fact that the most issues I had were with black women. Black women had all these the standards. And in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I get the type of standard. I get what you're saying, but what does it really mean? You know what I'm saying? For example, when my wife met me, the reason I didn't think I had a chance, because like I said, she was grown woman status. She had her own car, she had her own house, she had a great job. I mean, she was doing the daggum thing. Me, I had a car, I had a job, but I still had a car note. I was still living with my mama and daddy. I had education, but I wasn't using it, you know, because I couldn't find a job. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of black women, hell no. No, bruh. No, bro. It ain't happening. I need you down here. I need you to be up here before we can start dating. You know what I'm saying? But when my wife started dating me and we started having conversations and she started seeing where my mind wasn't no little boy. See, I think a lot of women equate the things that you have to the mindset that you have. And a lot of times, the two don't match. See, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. But a lot of times, they don't match. I know men right now. I know some men right now who got their own car, who got their own house, who make good money, but they will cheat on you in a hot second. They have no loyalty to a woman. None. I know dudes who go to work every day. I know dudes that they got nice, they dress well, they talk well, they got the whole nine. But they got like 4 different females pregnant. They got 4 kids by 4 different females. But just because he has, you see, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot. I know guys like this, ladies. I know guys like this, and my thing is, I just get sick and tired of women, especially black women, talking about there are no good men out here. There are plenty of good men out here. They're just not the men that you want. They're just not the men that seem like you want. That's the issue. They don't seem like the guy that you want. Steve Harvey always says you need to take a leap of faith. You need to take a jump. You need to leap. You need to jump sometimes. Maybe dating that white man might be good for you. Maybe dating that dude that play video games might be good for you. Maybe dating that guy who always wears a t-shirt and jeans. Maybe that might be good for you. Maybe dating the guy that does not have one pair of Jordans. Maybe that might be good for you. Just maybe. Maybe. But you know what? Also, fellas, same thing applies for y'all. Learn how to shoot your shot, fellas. Listen, I grew up shy as hell, man. Now that I'm married, I can talk. There ain't a female on this earth I won't talk to. But I grew up very shy. And I know I missed my opportunity. Excuse me, I missed my opportunity with a lot of women. You understand what I'm saying? So, fellas, same goes with y'all. Sometimes, if you're ready to get married, you know, shoot your shot. You never know. You never know. Excuse me. You never know, man. You never know. But that just really upset me when he said all men are dogs and we have to control the dog. Listen, man, that crap is a mindset. I grew up wanting to get married. I grew up believing in a monogamous relationship. I grew up believing in loyalty and commitment. Cause my thing is cheating. When you cheat on a woman, or when women cheating in general, you know what that means? That means you really didn't love me. That's what that means. That means you really didn't love me. Because my love for you should be stronger than whatever urge you have to cheat on me. That means you didn't really love me. Now, granted, do I love my wife all the time? No, she gets on my nerves sometimes. She gets on my nerves sometimes. But she don't get on my nerves to the point where I'm going to ruin 8 years of something that I have built. She doesn't piss me off to the way to where I'm going to throw all this hard work and money that I have put in this relationship. I'm not throwing all of that away for a little bit of pussy. I'm not throwing a lifetime of commitment away for a little bit of pussy. I'm not doing it. I'm not throwing the memories and the laughter and the crying for a little bit of pussy. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. That ain't me. That ain't what I believe in. Some of y'all might believe in that. I don't believe it. I don't believe in it, man. Maybe that might be the difference between me and most of the men out here. Most of the men out here, and it goes back to the point I was saying, a lot of this is because women, y'all allow it. If you tell your man, trust me, if you tell your man from the get-go, hey, boo, you know what? I love you. The relationship, we doing well. I think we're getting serious right now. Here's the deal. You cheat on me, it's over. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no, ooh, baby, I forgive you. No, it's over. It's over. And I think if a lot of women came with that type of attitude, I think a lot of men would change their ways. Because ultimately, there's going to come a time. There's going to be that one guy who's gonna be stupid enough to say, she just talking, man. She just talking, dog. She don't mean that. And then you mess around and you cheat on her, and then you go to work, you come home and she gone, and you call her, hey, I see, like, where's your stuff? Oh, baby, I'm gone. Wait, you gone? Oh, yeah, you remember when I said, if you cheat on me, that it's over? I meant that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I meant that. And you, so have a nice life, and I'll see you around. Click. Like, he gonna sit there and be like, he ain't gonna believe it. He ain't gonna believe it. He ain't gonna believe it. And I'm gonna tell you why he ain't gonna believe it. Because he was preying on what he thought she had. Y'all check out my next video. Because I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain why certain men act the way they do towards certain women. Holla at your boy. It's your boy Billy Mack. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Listen, there's nothing wrong with disagreement. If you don't believe me, if you disagree with what I've said today, that is fine. It's okay to disagree, people. That's what makes the world, because we can all agree to disagree. Shout out to your boy, Billy Mack, ENT, Original, all the people who support me. Y'all be good. Be easy. Check out my next video. Like I said, I'm gonna explain why why the dude thought he could just do whatever and didn't think the woman was even gonna do anything. So holla at your boy. Peace.